Hello and welcome to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV and to our Tuesday Ramble. And we've got Arnold out for a little drive. It's absolutely beautiful weather here in Edinburgh and we're taking Arnold for a little drive, but I thought I'd just pull over and just do a short little vlog on what's been happening recently. Even though this car hasn't been cleaned for a month and a half, he still looks magnificently bright. But don't worry, a full cleaning video will be coming up on the channel at some point. I've got a little job to do in this car. But let's get into Arnold and talk about what's been happening. Okay, this is a different type of vlog. This is just more about myself. So just recently I was diagnosed with being diabetic and I've had to make a few lifestyle changes at the minute to try and lower my levels so I could get down to sort of being pre-diabetic again. So it all started in either end of February or start of March, and it was totally for another reason I went to the doctors. So I went after a night out at a certain pub establishment. We had a Wings Wednesday. I ended up going to and from the toilet several times in one day, so much so that it was causing me to bleed. So I pitched up at the doctor's surgery the following day, because I just maybe thought I had a food intolerance. Spicy food wasn't agreeing with me, and I'd maybe consumed maybe 15 wings or something like that in the night before. So I presented myself to the GP, and she asked me to come back for blood tests to see if there was anything that was causing why I was going to and from the toilet. So ended up getting the blood tests and got a phone call a week later from the doctor saying, we think you're diabetic. We weren't sure what the blood tests were for. They thought it was for me being tested for diabetes. And I went, well, that wasn't the reason I actually came in. So they asked me to come in again for some repeat blood tests, which I did. This time I had to fast. So I had to fast overnight and had the blood tests. Again, a week later, got the results back and they said that I was diabetic. That was at the end of March. So they gave me like all the, the doctor I spoke to basically said I've got to cut out things, and they gave me this website. Now when you look at it, you're like, whoa, don't fancy that for breakfast, like avocado and toast and fruits that I don't like, veg that I don't like. But the main thing for me is that I'm trying to cut out sugar in my diet. So I've basically went from no sugar in tea and coffee, no cans iron brew, and essentially gone straight to water, even if it's sparkling water for me at the minute I'm having. And I've just cut out all sugar completely. which, yeah, it's really, really tempting when you open a cupboard and you see cakes, chocolate bars, biscuits for the kids, and other people. And yeah, I could have the occasional one, but it's so tempting. I've been on this no sugar phase since the start of April now. Just when we went away to Moffat. Um, so basically, I'm now consuming up to 8 glasses of water a day. I've cut out fizzy juice. I usually have a fizzy juice, maybe a Diet Pepsi or a Pepsi, sorry, a Diet Coke or a Pepsi Max. Um, when I'm in the office just on a Monday and a Tuesday. So I'll have that, and then it's just straight into water after that. Um, yeah. So one of the main things I have actually cut out in my sugar reduction is energy drinks. Now you'll know in a road trip vlog I'm partial to a can of Monster. You probably in a road trip vlog I maybe go through 3 cans a day. That's how many I was consuming maybe a day, maybe 3 or 4. I was drinking like the sort of Monster ones and the cheap supermarket ones. I'm pleased to tell you I've not actually had an energy drink since the start of April. I've not touched it. It's just straight water. So yeah, I'm hoping to get my levels back down to being pre-diabetic. And hopefully I'll notice a change. I notice in the mornings now that when I get up, I'm not feeling knackered. There's times where I was consuming an energy drink 8 o'clock at night, and it used to be the case it didn't affect me, but now maybe as I've got older, they were affecting my sleep at night. It was taking me a few hours to get off to sleep. So they're all cut out, and I actually get up in the morning now, ready to go to work, ready to drive to the office. So I'm just hoping that in a couple of months' time, when I go back to the doctors and my levels or bloods are checked again, that there has been a change. Maybe my numbers will be lower, or maybe I'll be back at the sort of pre-diabetic stage, and then I'll still continue to bring that down. I've also got to go to the hospital this coming Friday. By the time this vlog comes out, I'll have actually been to the hospital for an eye screening just to check the condition of my eyes. So hopefully this is just a warning sign to me that eating too much crap recently or over the years, it's just a little warning sign to say you're eating too much rubbish, you're drinking too much rubbish. Get it back under control. It's not been an easy month or so. The temptation is always there. Easter, one aspect was one temptation too many. We went to an Easter service, and yeah, I demolished a bunny rabbit, chocolate bunny rabbit. We're not talking a wee like Malteser one, we're talking about maybe one about that size. And that was probably one of the days where temptation had to give in. And again, I was in the shop the other day. I'd seen a Yorkie bar, new flavour of Yorkie bar. I kept seeing it. I ended up buying it, and it wasn't worth it. It was rubbish. So it hasn't been an easy month or so. The temptations are always there, but I'm beginning to feel the benefits of it. I feel a lot brighter. I don't feel as lethargic, and I'm enjoying the sunshine. I'm also where I can. I'm trying to walk to places. Like if it's a school run, just pick the kids up by walking. I was already doing that, but continuing to do that. So yeah, hopefully I'll maybe report back in a couple of months' time in the summer, maybe after the buzz of summer holidays, and I'll report back to tell you how I'm doing. But for the moment, thank you for watching this Tuesday Ramble. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Scottish Car Enthusiasts and Trains TV, and potentially the next video on the channel will be a car review from the Bearded Driver Reviews. But for the moment, farewell.